Hey guys, thanks for joining us again on the Kim and Mike page. I'm Kim, as you know, and this is
Mike.
Mike, of course. We are so excited today because today we actually have an interview where we feel so connected with this family because it's so nice when you find someone else in the online community where you have a lot of common things and common interests. And so here's Michael and Crystal. I'll let you guys go ahead and introduce yourself, but this is going to be super exciting. So yeah, sorry, go ahead, introduce yourself.
Yeah, sure. We are Michael and Crystal. We are both from Calgary, Alberta. We have 4 kids. Um, we have been working in the online space now for, it's actually going to be three
Almost 3
years
years.
coming up this March.
Oh, wow.
So it's
Awesome.
been a while. We're absolutely loving it. And yeah.
Nice.
So what did you guys do before? Oh, sorry, you had a question before.
Yeah, we want to get to know them on a personal
Yes.
level first before we do all the business stuff. So, what is your guys' favorite sport or sports team?
So not a lot of people have heard of it, but we are huge lacrosse fans. So we actually love the Calgary Roughnecks. And I actually used to work for them back in the day in their very second season they ever had here in Calgary. And so since then we've been attending. Our son's been going since he was 5 days old. So we go to all the games. We love it. We've been there 3 times when they've won the cup. So
Yeah.
we love the Calgary Roughnecks.
It's a pretty fun, fast-paced, kind of rough sport, but very skilled players. And it's kind of like, there's
It's
basketball.
kind of like a mix of hockey and
mix of
basketball. Like
hockey.
same place as basketball, but
Yeah.
it's a lot faster than hockey. So now it's hard for me to go to a Flames game just because there's not much scoring and it's kind of slow. So
Yeah, well, that's the Flames for you.
No, don't
We're
say
Oilers fans, so.
no. We won't start.
fan. So
But you said look, it cut out a bit.
Lacrosse.
Lacrosse, you said, right?
it's lacrosse.
Yeah, I love lacrosse too. Like
Mhm.
my little niece plays lacrosse, and it's this little girl with these huge goalie pads goes out with the. It's so cute to see.
Yeah, a lot of skills. I've been to one game and it is just high energy all the time. I love it. I
Yeah.
wasn't expecting that answer. Very cool. Very
Yeah.
cool.
Awesome. So our first question is, so what did you guys do before you started your online franchise?
So I was actually in the corporate world for 15 years. And so I ran a marketing company here in downtown Calgary. And I've been doing that for a really long time. And then we found this, and we started in March of 2018, and I left the corporate world in June of the same year.
Oh, wow.
Wow, good for you.
That's awesome.
Congratulations. Yeah.
Thank you.
Definitely a lot of success for sure. So having said that, what are maybe some personal goals or some personal achievements you've been able to reach given that short time that you've had your own online business?
I think for me, what's huge is that Crystal has been able to come home and be at home full time with our kids. We had so much faith in this business and what we were doing, that she quit her job right away, and she's been at home ever since. So just to have her here, spending those moments that matter with me and with our kids has made a huge world of a difference.
I loved what I was doing, but you get a lot of that mom guilt, like trying to leave for work in the morning. And we have twins, and so they'd be like crying, holding onto my ankles, and then my
Oh,
older daughter just like upset that I can't come to her school stuff. So it's a lot of mom guilt for sure. And I liked what I was doing, and we had to both work to be able to provide for our family. And so that's why we're just so grateful for this, because now I have the best of both worlds. I can spend my days with them and still help provide for our family.
Who
yeah.
else?
We were really in debt when we started, so we were able to pay off 3 credit cards last year, and so that like obviously it's a lot of stress on the relationship. So
Mm.
that obviously huge improvement to be able to pay off that debt, and just being able to travel quite a bit last year was awesome. And then just with this year, with everything going on in the world, just the job security. So obviously everybody's moving online, and we're just grateful that we're already online. So it wasn't much of a shift for our family at all.
Yeah, exactly. There's quite a few things that I love that you said in that answer. One, obviously the mom guilt. I think every mom watching, it's hard to have one income household nowadays. And so a lot of moms have to go to work, which is fine. If you need to do that, you need to do that. But I love that the fact that you're able to stay at home, like we have those same beliefs, mom at home is just so crucial for kids. And that is just priceless, priceless, the fact that you can do that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, like I think a lot of people watching this can really relate to what you said. You know, they want to get out of debt. They want to be able to stay home. And so I know there's a lot of people watching. So my next question is, so there's a lot of people that are debating whether or not they should watch that workshop. And so they're on the fence with that. So what would your advice be to them in watching that workshop or not?
That's
So-
a tough one because I'm actually the one that found this business, and Crystal never even watched the workshop.
Oh, wow.
I basically had to beg her to come check
Like
it
me.
out.
That sounds
Yeah,
So-
I'm so skeptical of this.
Yeah, here's a little backstory. Is we've tried so many different things. Okay, we ran an online business, like an online store where we actually sold merchandise, drop shipping type of thing. We've done tons of stuff like that, and it wasn't until this that I really truly felt that, this was going to be it. And honestly, when I first started, I wanted to look at it because this business teaches us, different ways of advertising, leveraging social media and stuff like that. And I kind of wanted to tap into that to get that information to provide for our already, running businesses that we had going.
Mhm.
But until I got into it and really found out what this was all about, I pushed all that stuff aside.
Yeah, we closed our online store. Like we were like, nothing pays as well as this.
Yeah.
Nothing has this much potential. Everything else out there, obviously there's a lot of scams and crazy things out there, but you work so hard to make nothing. And with this, you don't have to put as much effort in and you can make so much more money. So
Mhm.
I've more than replaced my income. I've made more last year than either of us have ever made in a year. And so to be able to do that from your house while being with your kids, it's just been a no-brainer.
Yeah, so checking out that webinar is just basically the first step of finding out what this business can offer you. We talk about things like automation and different systems that are in place, so that you guys can be up and running in the online space as quick as possible. So if you're hesitant, or if you're but you're curious, you got to at least check that out. You got to take that first step. Have a bit of a leap of faith. It is a legitimate business. We do get T4As.
taxes
We
just
have
like
to pay our
everyone else.
taxes.
Yeah.
So you just got to check it out.
Awesome. Great advice. Thank you so much.
Yes. Yeah. You guys said it perfectly. So we'll move on to the next question. Our page, we also love to give back to the community and do random acts of service. What's something though that having that time freedom, having that online franchise, you've been able to give back, whether it's your community or your family, what's something you were able to do?
The thing that probably means the most to us is 7 years ago, we had a lot of people help us out at Christmas time. We've been able, since we started working online, because we have the means to do it, we've been able to help sponsor other families for Christmas. So that's something that's been really huge to us.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Oh, and I got goosebumps you just saying that. I love the fact
Try not to cry.
that.
I did too.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. I'm speechless. That was great. That was a beautiful answer. And those moments are just absolutely just so rewarding for them, the recipient, and yourself. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much, Michael and Crystal. Honestly, from the bottom of our hearts, we are so happy that we're able to kind of finally meet you virtually and hopefully one day in person. And thanks for giving us just a few minutes of your time to have this interview. Hope you guys have a great day with your kids. And thanks again, everyone else who is watching, and we'll continue to bring some great interviews of meeting real people, starting their own online franchise and succeeding. So other than that, bye from us. Have a great day, guys.
See you, everyone.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.